Chelsea 2, LAFC nil. What other way to start our Club World Cup campaign than this? Actually, in my Club World Cup review, I said that I am confident that we'll qualify in this group. I've looked in that group and I think we are of better quality. He went full strength with his lineup. I was expecting, Liam Delap starting or someone like Santos. Wasn't given an opportunity, by the way. You get me? He wasn't given an opportunity. But I think I have a lot of good things to talk about the teams as a whole, the players, um, the the substitution. I think the substitution was top notch. But let's get into it. Now let's start with the lineup. You have someone like Sanchez in goal, and you have Tosin Adrabaya and Kowil, which I think is our strongest left centre back option. I have Cucurella starting. You had James on the right. Had and surprisingly that midfield you had Romeo Lavia and Caicedo starting the first half for us, and Palmer in the 10, Neto and Madueke Madueke on the left, Neto on the right, then Jackson up front. You get me? And I think Jackson looked. I think he was all right. In my opinion, I think he was all right. I think he had an opportunity, a goal that he would have scored that deflected, that was given to us as a corner. I would like to give kudos to the whole team. But another thing is like this is MLS team, and I don't think they are up to that level. And I'll start with the players a player that I've been very, very critical of, and that is Pedro Neto. Obviously, Pedro Neto today, I won't say sensational. Actually, I don't really hate Neto, but I just have one problem with him. You can't tell me you're a winger and you play a lot of back pass, and that was um, and that was what I saw from him throughout that match, especially the beginning part of the match. Obviously, he grew into the game. Absolutely, I think he's the man of the match. Well deserved man of the match, in my opinion. But I think that brother needs to improve on him taking players one on one. I can't afford to be watching match and when I see wingers like Kvaratskhelia, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I see wingers take on players on, and that is one thing I like about Madueke. In as much as his end product is frustrating, he always attempts. He tries to take players on, but with Neto, he always tries the safer option, trap the ball, cut it back. No, doesn't take the risk. Plays a lot of back pass a lot, and this is not what you need from your wingers. You need wingers who are very, very dangerous. And that goal he scored, sensational, bro. That goal was sensational. Cut back, shoot. Very fantastic goal. He could have placed it to someone else because I think he had multiple options in the box, but and he didn't do that. But very, very fantastic goal he scored. Gave us 1-0 lead in that match. But prior to the goal, we are really, really solid. I don't think LFC have anything on us. We played them. We dominated the midfield, dominated the possession. We bullied them. But one problem I had was with the corner taking routine. The shot taking corner, like, bro, I don't understand. Don't we have a set piece coach? Because I don't understand the plan with taking the corner shot, taking the corner shot, and then trying to hoof it up, like the whole corner taking tactics doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand it. I don't really, really understand it. And the next player, we're moving on to the player that really, really not surprised me, but a player that I was really, really happy with what I see, and that is Liam Delap. Liam Delap came into that game. His first action was, clap into the defender, LAFC defender. I think it was the captain. He clapped into him, and this is what I love to see from strikers. I love to see bullies. Liam Delap is a bully, and that is something we don't get from Jackson. Jackson is silky, nice link up play. Leon Delap can link up play as well. You get me? And he's very, very good with his back to go. You get me? Nice link up play and stuff. But Leon Delap, he's a bully. Obviously, footwork not as good as Jackson, but bro, this is the assist. He already tried that. He tried it once, and Enzo missed, and then he tried it again, and Enzo scored. Tony brought a way to start his debut. I think he was substituted around 60 something minutes. Good 30 minutes coming. Anytime I saw him, I think he had one shot on target. I think so, but he was really, really solid. Start with an assist, and I hope I hope in the next match he scores. He scores. I think that's a very, very good 30 million. Like 30 million pounds well spent. But I always know like John Delap has the potential to be one of the best strikers in the world. But at the same time, that's potential. I don't think he's going to do much for us come next season. You get me? I think he's going to, give us 15 goal ish around there. I don't think Leon Delap is a 25 goal striker, and that is what you need if you're going to compete for the league. And I understand, we barely qualify for Champions League, but for next season, for me, I think he's competing for the league. Like we have to be going for the league. Like, you get me? We have to be going for the league. We have to compete. I'm not even saying win it. We have to compete. We have to be up there in that conversation till like around March, and then we see what happens. We have to compete for the league. And then you saw players like Isugo being given opportunity. Apart from that, I didn't really see any new signing apart from the lap. And a player that I was really, really expecting to have to come in, or okay, he didn't start, but to come in was Andre Santos. I was really, really hoping to see him, and I was surprised he didn't come in. Then Isugo was given an opportunity. I think he had few cameo here and they were like, that's not enough for me to like judge him and say, okay, yeah, he's going to be this, he's going to lit it up or not. And we obviously we don't need that pressure on him yet. But I think generally the team play well. And for LAFC, Giroud was solid. But there is this guy, their winger, Dennis Bohanga or Bohanga, yes. Yeah, my friend told me about him. He said that if we keep him at bay, then Bomonga, I think that he's from Gabon. So my friend that he lives there, he said that he's a very, very good player, and that's the one to watch out. And to my greatest surprise, I think since James left and Gusto came in, that wing, we had a lot of threat from that wing. You get me? And that's my problem with Malo Gusto. I don't understand when he plays for Chelsea. He's just like night and day with when he plays for France. We saw him when he played for France. Kind of, he had Florian Wirtz in his pocket. He locked up Florian Wirtz. So I don't understand when he plays for Chelsea. I don't understand the vibe. Like I said, he's not being given the opportunity to play the way he wants to play. Play as a natural left back. A lot of he's been given a lot of instruction. Like invert, stay here, don't move here, don't run to the wings, blah blah blah. And I think that comes with that is not something he has done before. Or unlike Rich James, who has played in the midfield in some part of his career. I think when he was at Wigan, he played in the midfield. Malo Gusto hasn't really done it. He's like the player that is like that kind of winger or that kind of left back, not winger, that kind of left back that like bombs up, bombs up, bombs up, bombs up. A natural winger goes up and down that way. And that's why he looked so good under Pochettino. And you're not getting the best of him under Enzo Maresca. But like I said, this is LFC. Like in as much as we win the match, I'm really, really happy. But is this the match we are going to rate this Chelsea side? No. I think Flamingo is going to be like a more better test. I think we're playing them this Friday. I think Flamingo will be a more better test for us than this LAFC. You get me? Like we are the better team. They have the best quality. You get me? And if you look at winger, and that brings me to Tyreek George. Tyreek George today was really, really disappointing for me. He didn't really do much. He looked confused anytime the ball was given to him. Lost the ball a lot of times. Like he was dispossessed a lot of times. Didn't really do much. Misplaced a lot of passes. But he's a young player, and these are the kind of things you expect from a young player, and that shows you like, nah, man, we can't really do it. Tyreek George, and having just Tyreek George, Neto, and Madueke. Nah, man, we need to like sign a winger. We need the window has opened today. Officially, the transfer window opens, but we need to get an information on a winger. We need a winger at this club. We need to sign somebody. You get me? We need to sign a winger. You get me? But yeah, generally for me, nice performance. I think Leon Delap, I would love to see more of him, for me to judge. I think we still have a lot of matches to play. I think we'll be qualifying for the group round of 16. I think that's setting for us round of 16. So we have to see. We have a lot of matches to see him play. We'll still see him in the preseason. You get me? I would love to see him more. And obviously, like I said, is a 30 million well spent. But is that enough for me to say like, yeah, he's the guy that's going to take us to the promised land? Nah, man, I don't really think so. Still don't think so. I think he's a very good player for 30 million. Having a player like him, both him and Jackson, costing around 65 million for both him and Jackson. That's a steal. But I don't think he's that guy. I don't think he has proved like he's that guy for me. If there's an opportunity to get someone like Osimhen, I will still take it. But yeah, 2-0 win, top of the group. Flamingo nest. Let's see what happens. You get me? Let's see what happens. Transfer window has opened, and obviously we're getting some transfer updates. Obviously, nothing happened today. No briefing, no links. And since the transfer window was closed a few days ago, nothing has really been happening. But I think after Chelsea has played their match, I think we'll be getting some transfer news tomorrow, links, and all that. So I'll be here to like do I'll give my thoughts on it. You know how they do that now. So that's the video here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Baby.